So previously we made the basics of the game. Today we are going to get into interaction. So we're gonna do a basic lunch race. So let's get into it. So first things first, let's create a new folder, and this will be interaction system. So basically we're gonna have all the doors, trap doors, or like keys and stuff. Create a new folder. Let's call this items, and that's basically it. Now let's create a blueprint class of an actor. This will be BP interaction, or no, let's call it BP base interaction item. So you can open that up, and we are going to add a component called a static mesh, just like that. So we are not gonna use any collisions for this one, just a static mesh. And I just realized I have I have no I don't have any static mesh. So what I'm going to do is import. So what I imported is the famous one, the jerry can. If you've been up to my live streams, you know I have the jerry can. I love the jerry can. It's just for testing for now, you can see. What the fuck is that, man? So now, to interact with it, we actually need a interface. So let's have a BPI interact. So open up the BPI, and this will be F interact. This will be F interact. Go back to the base interaction item, add class settings, and let's add the interaction. You will see it pops up. Implement an event, and now let's do a simple thing, print string it. And let's do add interact item. I spelled it incorrectly. So it's going to print interact items. So we're gonna go into the blueprint class, and we're gonna create an actor component, AC interaction system. I really like doing systems. I don't know why. It's really easy, because we're not doing in the main player, because I'm scared if I, for example, cast in the future, it's going to take a lot of it's going to take is going to take a lot of space. So it's easier to make if you have a larger system, for example, stats or like inventories, make it into a component, because you can equip it in any character. So let's create a function. Let's call this interact. Just for now, this will be really simple. And we're gonna do a line trace by channel. Now you may ask, oh, how you gonna get the starting point and the ending point? Well, child, I have no fucking clue. So in the interact, we're gonna have an input. So the input will be a BP main player that we just created. So this one, no, this one. So with all the code and stuff. And you may ask, well, isn't this like casting? I have no fucking clue. If it works, it works. So we're gonna get camera. So we're gonna get the camera, get world location, plug that into the start. Now get forward vector. We're gonna multiply that by. We don't actually have to. Yeah, let's multiply that by 250. I think that's a good amount. You can plug this into the interact if you want to, and set all the values into BP player. But this value isn't really important, so we're just not gonna touch it. So from the world location, we're gonna add this multiplier, plug that in. Now we're gonna check if we actually hit something, so branch that. We're gonna now break the hit result. And from the hit actor as a tag, and this tag will be interact. And copy this tag, just copy that for now. Let's have a branch, and now we are going to have this message from the hit actor, so tag it out. F interact message, and this message is from the BPI interact. So now go back to your base item, go to self, go to tag, add the tag, the interact that we just copied, and that's basically it. So now if you drag it in this item, and if we play, and if we basically oh, it's on shit. Now we are going to create an input. So let's create another input, and this will be interact, just like that. So it should look like that. Now go into the defaults, and let's add another mapping, and this one will be the interact with left mouse button as the key. Go to the main player, add a component called AC interact, just like that, and let's do the the input action of interact, and whenever it's started, we are going to get the interaction system and f interact. Now you can see it's going to ask for the actor. It should be self, and that's basically it. So now if we drag in our jerry can, press on it, you can see interaction item. It's basically right now printing. So that means it works. So what we can do is not print this, but destroy it now. Destroy the actor. And if we press on it, it just destroys. It's just gone. It's like there's no more.